Hello, this is Theophilus McPherson. I am of Revelation of Alpha and Omega Ministry. I'm making this video to dedicate this video to my mother, my father, my step grandmother, and my grandfather. Over the least 52 years, I have witnessed smokers. Yes, I have witnessed to those that have smoked themselves to death. The number one killer in America is smoking cigarette. It's not HIV. It's not AIDS. It's not a car accident. It is puffing the cigarette to your mouth, to your lung, and you are cause others to have second death, being second smokers. Yes, I can remember myself at least 3 years ago. I have witnessed that how I was interacting. I have moved out and I have stayed with my cousin for at least, I say, a month. And on the previous month, she was a smoker and I was a non-smoker. And I have caught myself having asthma. Never have asthma before, but I have witnessed that I have caught or triggered asthma in my system. So before, beside my bed, I was taking an inhaler, or beside my bed, I would have a big bottle of water. So when I need breath or when I'm choking off, my lung can't get air, I spray the thing in my mouth, my inhaler, and it open up my lung. What I'm saying to at least millions of people that have not decided to stop smoking, it's the time right now to stop smoking. Break the habit of quit smoking. Now it's a hotline. It's a quitsmoking.com. That quitsmoking.com. Or I have it on the screen by telling you, please stop smoking. Stop having the urge of smoking. I've seen smoking take away my mother, take away my father, take away my step grandmother, take away my grandfather. Because of my mother case, my father died of lung cancer. And then my mother have died of second hand smoker, and she died also of cancer in the throat. What I'm telling at least a million people that's watching this video, it's time to stop smoking. I will have a diagram of what does smoking cause. Smoking can cause death, my friend. It will make you have disease, yes, in your lung. It will destroy your lung. It will take you under. I know that you say that, yes, it's the fast number one killer in America. On the back of a cigarette, it say from the Surgeon General saying that it's harmful to smoke, even harmful to smoke even when you're pregnant. Do yourself a favor. Even my step grandmother, I remember when I was young, I was in Jamaica, and how my mother, my step grandmother, she was a 7 Day Adventist. My mother never, step grandmother, she never done anything, but I believe that my grandfather, he was a smoker, and she washed his clothes. She was around his clothes, and it ended up catching, having cancer in the throat. What I'm telling at least about a million people, do yourself a favor. Stop the puffing. Stop being a dragon. Stop being ludicrous to the fact that you are destroying your loved one. Even though you're not smoking in a house, but you're around them, and they smell the smoke off your clothes, or in the surrounding area, and they become second smoking, and you're harming them more than that you being a smoker and they being a secondhand smoker. They are still being carbon to the fact of the inhaling the second smoke. So I'm telling you, do yourself a favor. Stop smoking. Stop smoking cigarette. Stop smoking even the new thing they have out now, where you are puffing electronically, it still cause cancer. I'm saying to you, live a long life. Stop the smoking of cigarette. I've seen cigarette take young people. When you're 12 years old, you start smoking. And you're smoking all the way up until you are 50 years old. I've seen people that are 32 years old that are smoking cigarette. What I'm saying to you, stop. Do yourself a favor. Fight the urge. If you find yourself want to smoke cigarette, pop some bubble gum and chew on it. If you find yourself smoking, get a book to read. The more active you are, the less you'll get the urge of smoking. If you find yourself also getting the urge of smoking, go for a walk and exercise your mind, because it's nothing but the devil. For those that don't believe the devil is an evil person. He's a spirit. He floats in the atmosphere, and he gets you in your lonely hour. He gets you in an hour where you are lonely, hour you are depressed, hour where you have the urge of smoking and puffing. So I'm telling you, find yourself busy, because the busier you are, the less or no urge you become. I know that now they're telling you that if you are a smoker, at least call the 1-800 hotline, and then there are coaches there that will coach you of stop smoking. And if not, they're going to take out $23 out your paycheck for you smoking. Do yourself a favor. Fight the urge. Stop smoking cigarette. Stop smoking marijuana. Stop smoking the pipe, uh, the buffer, whatever you call it. So I'm saying to you, that's millions of people that's watching this. Quit smoking cigarette, because you are damaging yourself. You are damaging the people, your loved one around you, even little infants that are so innocent. They're smelling the smoke off of your clothes. And even if your loved one is not smoking, by them washing your clothes, they are inhaling the cigarette off of your clothes. I know you purchase an inhaler, uh, 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 huminator. Uh, it takes out the smoke out of the air. But do yourself a favor. Try your best to stop smoking, because smoking is destroying lives. It is destroying innocent lives. It is destroying people that don't even smoke, and you become a second smoker. Then the person is having more effect in the lung of a person that's smoking. I remember my mother never smoked a cigarette, but my father was a smoker, and my mother died of lung cancer. I've seen it in the place where your last stage of your death, and how she was having all these tubes in her throat, and and she just was suffering. And before my mother died, she was purple, because the oxygen in her body was no oxygen no more. And she became, even though she was a black woman, she became a purple woman. What I'm saying to you that's watching this video, stop smoking cigarette, because cigarette is destroying many innocent lives. Do yourself a favor. I have a hotline right there that's I'm printing there, that stop smoking. Call this hotline, and they will coach you and stop the cigarette smoking. Stop the marijuana smoking. I know DC have passed a law of saying that you can smoke the J, you can smoke the weed, you can smoke the marijuana. Listen, you are destroying lives. You're destroying your loved one lives. They become secondhand smoker, but you are destroying them by them not even smoking the cigarette, but them smelling the cigarette from your clothes, from your body, from your breath. And also, smoking give you yellow teeth. Smoking give you bad breath. Smoking destroy your lung, give you lung cancer. It's the number one killer in America. It goes in also with stress. Smoking cigarette and stress is the number one killer in America. Well, I'm telling you, my friend, I am a witness that secondhand smoker is destroying lives. You might step outside and smoke, but when you come back, they're inhaling the cigarette from you. So do yourself a favor. Stop. Get help. Call a hotline. And there are live coaches that will coach you of quitting smoking. Right? So I thank you for watching. And I have numbers that's on the top, and I have numbers on the top that will help you to stop smoking. To my cousin, stop smoking. I have the hotline waiting for you to stop smoking. Because if you want to live a long life, stop hanging around people that's smoking and stop smoking yourself. Until next time, this is Theophilus McPherson from Revelation of Alpha and Omega Ministry telling you stop smoking now. Until next time, God bless you. It's my prayer. Peace.